Welcome back, lords and ladies, to the amazing adventures of Peace and Lord Fulliam, Kingleaf of the Leaf Realm, as we're accompanied by the Red Prince and Fane, the Destroyer, as some of the Voidwoken have called him. I don't know personally why he's being called the Destroyer. I feel like Fane has got some mysteries to tell him, dude. Anyway, welcome back. The last time you've seen us, we got destroyed in this Coliseum arena. We are definitely not ready for it. So let's go and explore Driftwood some more, dude, and maybe not even Driftwood, just the area in general, and see where we're fucking heading off to. Maybe get experience points.
I suppose we could talk to the dwarf that's down here.
Lohan, I do remember this guy well now. I forgot about this guy until we actually got here. See, that's right, Driftwood has a fucking whole underground scene. So it does.
The dwarf rebels. Because humans classically kill everyone.
Yeah, so this is why I want to fucking play the dwarf guy, and I wish we had actually done it now. Because he's also trying to kill the dwarf queen or some shit.
I don't know anything about the dwarf.
I just remember hearing about it. I don't know if I'm right about that. Hang on, I'm talking to someone. I'm Piece of Tape, and dude, I'm here in business.
Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Be respectful, man. Fuck off, I'll say as I wish. This ain't no liberal Rivian. Hang on, see, they have a book. I'm gonna start banning all the skill books I see of people because they might actually be worth some. So I'll get that one and read it in a minute. Right.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This bit really reminds me of when you get to Novigrad in The Witcher and you're dealing with all the fucking underground scenes like the dwarves and shit.
This ain't the thanks I expected.
He reminds me of the dwarf himself. Like, what did you call him? Cleaver or some shit?
I don't have a clue, I couldn't tell you.
Even sounds like him.
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
What's happening here?
Bart, Kate, get her to talk or bleed her out.
Hang on, Lohan. What have you got to sell there? Oh, actually, he wasn't. I was talking to you originally. Never mind. Continue your fucking mad rant.
To you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
Fuck me. Who do you think you're talking to? Kingleaf and Peace of Taven. We've travelled realms, man. We've met worse than you.
Brave
Fulliam.
You're still Kingleaf. Fulliam's just his alter ego.
I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Magister Siva sent me. Who's Magister Siva? I can't remember. And I was also sent Fib. Tell him he sounds like a threat. You wouldn't like the. See, we can play this differently. We can actually start a fucking scrap with these ones, I think.
Or we can scrap with each other.
I'm gonna Fib. It says Fib. Tell Fib that Magister Siva. I can't even remember who she is, so I'll say for.
Alive. I'm impressed.
I don't want to give this guy any information that I don't need to.
Like. Pretty hard. You one of her little seekers, chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all.
You don't sound too convinced of their cause.
Alder's been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself.
Yes, right. Everything they hear about Godwoken comes from the Magisters, and that's been a load of shit.
So no, I'm not convinced.
Actually, fair enough. I can't blame you from the... I just said that. I can't blame you for the orders. Shit.
We're swirling the drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what do you want?
I need information about powerful sorcerers.
Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats.
Oh shit, that is true, yeah.
Why in the name of all the earth?
I love when games do that. Right, dude, you don't know how good I am with bow and arrow and persuasion.
Go, precision strike.
And bow and arrows! Bow of truth! Go! Right.
Right.
I've been so good with persuasion this run. I've never been this good with it, so I'm going to keep that up.
Same,
I
to
reckon
be
I
honest.
could help
I've never.
you out, depending on what you can do for me.
So what did it actually give me? I got persuasion for now. What did he actually changed? Right, so ask him what he has in mind. Tell him unless he wants the realm to be consumed by the void. All you need
The
is
persuasion
names.
just gets him to
quickly.
believe you right away or something.
Yeah, so I get more options maybe. Agree quickly, you'll do whatever it takes. See, to be honest, no, fair enough. See if you do want to be eaten by, like, Satan himself. Tell me what I need.
I've got people to maintain. You help me, I help you.
This is what I don't get
Simple as that.
in games about when the world's literally ending and the merchant's still going, yeah, I know this sword can save the world, but 500 gil. And you're like, I've only got 499. Ah, well, looks like the world's ending. That's why persuasion and barter systems need to be more a thing, right? I got people to maintain how many simple as that. You can't maintain the fucking end of the world, you twat. Right? All I need is names. Give me the fucking
Everything
names.
costs something.
Oh,
round
Jesus. This guy's...
here. Only question is how much you're willing to pay.
What do you have in mind before I
He
even agree?
gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of
This
mine.
guy's just negging off the fucking driftwood. Well, shit, God, Woken. I'm gonna beat your brains out.
Guy's
of
name is Mordus.
Mind.
Bit of a
I'm not
loner,
good at being
but
negging.
smart as hell.
Still working on it.
I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Mordus is a hard one. Like,
I do remember the name. Is he an undead dwarf?
yeah,
Yeah.
y'all get split up from each other and have to
Yeah.
meet up again though.
Oh, no, see, yes, I remember that area. I don't remember him too well, but I do remember that area. It's a fucking joke of an area. Here, but I'm thinking the pyramid triangles might actually be our salvation there. To change that around. If we put a triangle down, we can all warp to it, could we not? If we all have a triangle
Yeah.
each.
Well, there's only 2 triangles.
I do know there's a certain way to do it, because like one character can't get out at all, because he's surrounded, and you need to really help out. Anyway. So what, I'm starting to warm to you, Lohar. Where should we start?
Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
Is there anything else I should know?
Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Siva's after. If there's something you want to
Siva
find
is
out
the Magister that helped us out
you
originally,
might
you know?
want to ask
Not the
before.
Magister.
Like,
The sorcerer, did we save him hanging?
I don't think she's a Magister. She's
No,
a
I
Maester.
mean, yeah, we saved her from getting hung.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that her? Yeah, I just can't remember the names here. I'm just trying to remember Siva.
Here, you can take this off my hands.
Get your fucking
Good
dagger
luck.
out of my eyes. You fucking think I am. Does it look like I use a dagger? Lohan, I'm coming back to knife you with my bow later. How about that? Have you ever been knifed by a bow before, Lohan? Nah. Don't like working for the criminal underworld because I am a man of order. Like, do you mean? I'm a man of the Imperial Guard. Like, I do like my.
Are you not a noble though?
I am a noble. That's what I'm saying. I'm working for this guy for now, but do you know what? I've never actually killed him ever, so I'm going to kill him by the end of this. Just like we killed Griff. Just like we killed Griff. He's being used to an ends right now. See, right now, I feel like Pisa Teepin's being corrupted by a dark force of Fane. So he is. He's getting eviler and eviler as the story goes. That's my role play anyway. I don't know, it's just conversations I've had with Fane and some of the things that have been said to Fane, I'm really worried about what he is. And I've never seen this said. I thought, like, he's just another character. I actually think he's the bad guy. I don't know why, but I think he might be.
Me and the Red Prince will enact justice upon him.
Piece of Tatum's being corrupted. This is how we read into the lore, man. Do you mean Crab King?
What's this?
Even Red Leaf, like he's not even truly corrupted. Hang on, what's this?
What's his quest there for his Magister?
Oh,
Is it missing Magisters?
yeah, we're already looking for them, so that's already been.
Someone has been killing the Magisters.
It's probably just red because we haven't solved it yet. But I've already spoke to him. Magisters are gone missing. We've already seen the ghost of one in the tavern. I'm blaming the kitchen stuff, but we haven't got proof of it. And all of a sudden, this outhouse is talking to me. I've never seen this before. So.
Oh, unholy hells! How about a little damn privacy? That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew.
See? The stew, this is what I'm saying. The stew is made out of people. I'm telling you.
Mix a little fish into some of my stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted.
Also, the fish is also poisoned, so it might not be people. But I do know. I don't know why we jumped to people, but the fish is also being poisoned by someone. I do remember that kind of from the last time. I don't know why I've got people. Hang on, we're all talking to each other.
Flutters lightly in the breeze.
Because I read the poster and it was just fake propaganda.
She wants my blood.
Who's on a wanted
I
list?
want hers.
Sorcerers?
Oh right, I thought they meant all specifically. I mean, what have we done? Right, I believe we're wanted, Joey. How unfortunate.
She seems to be.
I have to read mine out because he never says it.
I fear I may for once be.
Because the evil man keeps speaking over you.
Fane, I don't trust you, man.
The Red Prince will eat his skull.
I don't trust him, dude. I just don't know.
That's alright, the Red Prince will murder him.
To outwit her. No doubt it'll be child's play to cut her down.
I always thought the Nen Prince of
Me
a
and
bad.
Prince get on with each other, we're both rulers.
In my first playthrough, though, like it was because I was playing with another person as well, and our characters were conflicting and shit. And he left us. I didn't. I liked him until the end, and then I was like,
Well,
dickhead, and I won't tell you, but I ended up getting stuck with a fucking like. Do you see the character you have to take like from the fucking person on the boat who just sells you shitty characters?
Yeah.
I had to replace my character, you know, with someone shite, and that's what made me not finish it originally. We played it with each other and didn't finish it when we got the arcs because I don't know. I think we just sickened ourselves of it as well.
Yeah, we just stopped.
I think this time it's just we're pacing ourselves. It's a lot more interesting because I'm not playing it every day. I think the last time we played it every day, like
I did not mean
Do you know
to
what I mean?
smash this man.
Did you hit someone?
I smashed someone and the guard just says stop it.
That's okay, as long as it doesn't end up things. But we're going to take
Let's
fate.
go do a quest.
We're going to take fate.
We're
Right, we have been
exploring.
fucking about. I know. Right, folks. Quest time.
Over here, to the left. I
And
remember
what-
the left.
listen.
Interesting.
Who has the leadership skills? Do you take it? Because I remember sometimes in battle it goes leader in sight. I just want to know who has the skill.
I have one leadership. I have
So
two
it's-
perseverance.
It's you then. It's you has the leadership then. That's alright. I just wanted to know who that was.
I have 4 summoning, 3 geomancy, and 3 warfare as well.
Yeah, because none of us have leadership. That's alright. So, see for today, you're leading the journey. Kingleaf, be a
This
king.
way.
You're leading this adventure. Be a king and show us
I am
why
full.
you're a king. Do you know what I mean? Piece of Taven, he started this journey in search of the true Kingleaf, and then Fane got
This
involved.
must be the place Lohan
And Fane's truly the Crab
It
King.
looks unassuming enough.
See, if you want to know more about the Crab King, folks, you have to subscribe to our channel. You have to subscribe and we'll tell you the lore. The Crab King and the Leaf Empire is something you need to know. Like, it's a Final Fantasy VII killer story. Like, even better than Full Metal Alchemist. Even though I do.
Full metal alchemist.
Full Metal Leaf. Full Crabkin skin.
Uh,
Are you not good enough to unlock this? No?
I don't want to steal. I'm talking to this woman.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't even see her. Fuck. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's sitting underneath. There's a hatch underneath her.
Yeah.
She
Poker.
calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
Inform her of your visit.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, elf. Right glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither.
Has she anything to buy, elf?
Sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
Just check everybody you meet,
I was
just in
saying-
case they have something
A
special.
potion.
Just is that it? No, nothing special.
A health potion and a stun grenade, I think.
That's alright. No, if it's nothing new. Just reminds me I bought a skill book, or not a skill book, a recipe book.
Thank her for the
I'm just
information.
gonna check.
written down.
Did I get anything off it? No. Didn't get anything off it. Oh well, send it to Finn. I'm just gonna buy every skill book I can, just in case. Because food recipes are starting to come out, and I reckon these can be really handy for the big fights. Like, did you go in the underground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm coming now. I forgot about this. What is this about?
It's the secret room in Morden's house.
Do you know
Find
what?
out
It's
information.
just like, originally when you first suggested this, I didn't, like, I was like, oh, I can't be ours, because I felt like I'm so familiar with it. I think there's so much I can't remember, like, I'm so
I
surprised.
don't know. I don't know how. You have like over 350 hours in it, and you have more hours than me on it.
It's a long game, dude. And my first playthrough was because of that, like, it took me 2 weeks to get out of Fort Joy. I was actually just learning a lot about the mechanics of this. Soon I started learning that you really could be as free as you wanted. But that's what I love, the fact that I was in Fort Joy for so long and shit. This game really took me ages. And every fight was a challenge. Still is now in Technician mode, but I'll never be able to go back now from Technician mode.
How do we get in there?
I feel like there's a secret wall here, isn't there? Because like, it looks like the room splits into here.
Oh, there's a fucking lever right here.
See, when I hit the alt button, sometimes it doesn't show up, and it's really annoying me.
Well, maybe there's nothing there.
No, but there is now. But like, there's definitely a room over there. You can see it on the map.
Reach for the weapon, and there's more to this situation than BCA.
Hang on, there's new ingredients here I need to test.
Just talking.
That's alright, sorry.
Inform them of Lohara's request.
Sorry folks, I'm just looking for ingredients to test. Right, so
That's Mortis, what's he up to?
that's weird. Jelly shrooms don't seem to. Alright, 5 air resistance, okay.
Active funny.
Don't remember these people.
Then some stranger tried
You're a
taking
trap.
Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mortis went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me. Best we head off then.
Oh,
You have your weapon it. Someone has their weapon. Fane has his weapon it.
what the fuck? They just went outside and I watched it. For some reason my screen showed me what happened. Hang on. No, there's nothing here. I don't know. Whatever reason, my screen followed one of them out. And then the puddle of blood just appeared. I don't know. You'll see it if you ever watch it back, like. It was strange. Right, anyway, never mind. I'm really struggling to remember this place. Especially those 2 people.
Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna loot stuff to sell. What'd you find over there?
A ladder, 2 rings.
A letter?
A ladder?
Oh. No, that sparkly thing. Oh, bookshelf.
Yes, a ladder and 2 rings.
Oh, a letter? I thought you meant a ladder to climb. There's a picture over here of James Freel dressed up as a wizard, holding a pug.
It's probably a developer.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it's probably just a developer.
It's James Freel holding Chiffon's dog for some reason. Right. Can't reach? What do you mean I can't reach? Guys, you're sorcerers. Reach where the fuck you want. Right, whatever.
Let's have P rings.
Right, P rings. Because. What's your magic ability there, P? Right now? Magic armor's pretty sweet. Okay, like. 1810. So take that off, put that there.
Lohar will want to know of this.
What about the Red Prince's magic armor these days? Does he need any magic armor?
He has 79 magic armor.
Right, so what's your rings at the minute?
What does he need?
What's his rings look like? What's his best ring?
19 and 19.
Alright, that's alright.
16 necklace.
That's alright. No, I've got rings because like, the rings are what's really going to help him.
It's his armor more than anything. There's some parts of it that are really old.
I know, but his
His
physical
belt.
armor's still sweet. 'Cause for some reason,
I
it
know.
doesn't let me check your stats. I really wish it would.
Just saying. Some of my armor's really old, so the magic armor of it's shit.
Oh, but that's what I mean. Your magic armor will always be shit. You need to focus the rings there.
I'm gonna mix it up and give me a mix armor.
That's what I'm saying. But see, like when we find rings, see the best ring. Always go to the Red Prince because like see Peas and Fane, they have good magic armor no matter what. And then if you find anything really armor boosting, give that to Fane because his armor's pure shit. That's our only weaknesses right now because the other two seem super balanced.
Well, I still need armor because my person's the tank.
Like Fane's just fucked on physical. Red Prince is fucked on magic. Folium's
Yeah,
got a good decent balance of both. Piece of Taven's alright. It's not physical. What's initiative, by the way? What's that? Where's that under initiative?
It's
determines turn order. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so if you have high initiative, you'll go first.
That's okay. Because I've seen some weapons that give us a good boost to that, and I'm like that actually might come in handy.
There's a shrine here.
I have not even been paying
Scholar,
attention.
kneel and reset at the Dwarven Prayer.
See, even this, I don't remember that at all. I guess it's new.
It's not new.
Is it not? No, I really
It's
don't
shrine.
remember this game at all then. Which is
No.
good. Which is good. I didn't want to.
Oh, that's right, we're locked in. How do I get it?
Just use alt. My alt's not working for some reason. Well, it is now. Well, you could technically just use a teleporter, couldn't you? Like, this is why I hate fast travel without consequence.
Oh, technically we could if I wanted. Do it right, we don't.
No, because even like when I played Xenogears 2 for the Switch, like you were in an area story-wise, you shouldn't have been able to get out to it, of it, because that's what the story was doing. Like, oh, we're trapped here, but you could yet still fast travel to any other village and shit. And I'm like, oh, it really threw me out of this. Just the fact that is available.
Well, it's only bad if you use it.
I know, but the fact is, in the story, you're stuck in this place. You shouldn't be able to just fast travel out if you want to. Dude, I am confused as you are now. I don't know how to get out of here. I have. Hang on. Stay on that? Yeah. Let's actually try the bone on this jaw skull.
I gave you a ring, did you equip any of them? Maybe you should touch the shrine. Because it could be a mortar shrine or something that lets him.
I mean, I did equip rings, but none of them sound special or say anything special. I'll check the statue myself then, because you were talking to it. I haven't.
I've talked to both.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior.
I
and
will
its eyes have
recite the
been
Dwarven
gouged.
prayer before you
Your words
Yeah, I
are
said
swallowed by
that.
the chamber's thick air.
I will reach out and
The
touch you,
stone is cold
you
against
filthy
your
shrine. Don't make me touch. That piece of teeth and touch you.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet is clearly the stone is you scrape
No, the shrine doesn't want anything to do with me. Therefore,
I remember figuring this out the first time I did it really fast, and now I just can't.
it's not even that, dude. It's just
Is it the light tower?
Duna. Right. So what god is Duna? Think about
dwarf.
Dwarf. What kind of magic is dwarf? It may be a blessing or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, go bless it.
This shrine to Duna, the stone is nothing happens.
Nah, let Fian talk to you.
This
Maybe
shrine
the-
to do this. Your words.
The fact is, I don't even remember this room in the slightest. So, I do remember this bookshelf over here. Like, I do remember this. Don't remember being stuck anywhere. Especially not in Driftwood. I kind of drift past this place.
It seems like you drift past a lot of it.
Oh no, I did play it. Like, I'm just saying, there's certain
I'm
wee
not saying you
beats.
didn't this.
There's certain wee beats I'm just not remembering. I do remember like all the main fights and story beats, like, but I'm actually definitely thrown off by the definitive stuff because at one point I was confused between what was mods, but then I realized, hang on, no, the mods wouldn't be voice acted by the guy. They wouldn't.
Alright. I didn't realize leadership gave you a big bunch of resistances.
It gives you loads of stuff. Like, if everybody's beside the leader, like, yeah. It's a good one to have. That's why I thought, like, Kingleaf would be really good. Because, like, your Thievery, you can still do Thievery, but, like, you'll actually eventually max out your Thievery. So you'll still have room for something
Yeah, I'm
else.
throwing in Perseverance as well.
Because I've been watching, like, how to play this properly, like, in terms of builds. Like, you'll eventually max out your main thing, so you can... They say Constitution, like, see having HP, apparently it's just a waste of a skill point until you only use it when you've run out of all your attack and wits and stuff. Because if you've run out of armor and magic, your HP is not going to help you, apparently. So just focus on your magic armor and damage output. Well, I've been watching, like, solo builds, like, this is how you play solo, like. Because I'm actually might just try it, even if you don't want to do it with me, I might just do it just for a bit of crack, like, it sounds fun.
Yeah, well. We'll still have to finish this one first.
I know, well, yeah, I mean, but even if you don't want to do it online, I wouldn't mind just doing a fucking bit of downtime playing to
Yeah.
even just perfect it. So, because like honor
Well,
mode is
fuck me,
permadeath.
get out of here.
I know, I am. I can't remember this room at all being this like this. I remember the bookshelf in the corner. I do remember
Stop.
that. What is it? Sorry.
I don't know, what's the button about? Do you need...
Maybe it's something to do with this bookshelf. I'm telling you.
I've already searched it.
It's just the fact that alt's not showing up even a switch.
Yeah, the switch doesn't show up for me and all.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing's showing up. So like we're
It's
fucked.
not meant to.
No, it does. I swear to God. That's how I used to get out of sneaky things. Because like it shows you the way out. It always shows you the sneaky switches and all. That's why I try to use it as little as
It's
possible.
never did that for me.
It does. Trust me, man.
It's just items on the
Because
floor,
fucking
like
Claire,
this bottle and
fucking
stuff.
Claire always just did. She's like, look, there's a switch there. Drew, man, I forgot about Lucky Charm. Yeah. I forgot about Lucky Charm. Yeah. Lucky Charm. Yeah. I mean, we can leave with the waypoints.
Shrine to
Look,
Duna,
man, I
yet
figured it out.
nothing happens.
Did you?
You just, no, I teleported it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you can't figure it out with the waypoints. Maybe you can just let me out. If you come back.
I used mod magic.
You use what?
I used the mod ancient magic that skeletons only know.
The worst thing is, this is actually in the main game. You can't just teleport out of places. I try not to, like, when I can. Okay, maybe we're just not to be here yet. Maybe we're missing something for the statue.
Oh, we got the ladder. Bring it back to Lohar.
Then the statue's really bugging me though.
It's just nothing really. Like it's just the escape.
You go to Lohar then. I'm actually going to go back into the swampy area where we started because there's chickens we can talk to. I'm just going to get that quest activated. And I suppose I'm the only one I can talk to the animals anyway, I may as well. I've never actually finished this quest completely, properly. I don't know if you remember what on, but it's like
I do.
the chicken has a
It's just them talking.
That's alright. By the way, just to say, if you interact with beehives, it brings up a fucking crafting menu, so I have no idea what the fuck that does. There's so many things to bring up crafting menus in this, I didn't
It's just
realize.
food. It's just for food recipes.
With the beehive?
Yeah, it's just another way of doing it.
Alright, okay, that really confused me. What the fuck can you make out of this? Maybe this game keeps opening up. Right, which one of you is the mother hen?
Yes, yes, you look just the type. I found the culprit. Tell that to Big Marge.
Oh, there you are.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them. Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast. Big as a cow, big as a house, and many legs. Too many. If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map. Show me your map.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much, so bring them back.
I got the location of Mortis, but I don't think we'll be able to do that quest right now.
Oh no, definitely not. Trust me, there's
Defensive not
a
that easy.
shitload to do here. We'll come up, meet up with me, and we can save these eggs. I think it's just a few void woken. I'll actually set myself in place before you get here, because looks like there's a few wee vantage points I can take. Fuck me, some reason these two don't separate, even though they're right beside each other, and it goes too far away. Fucking hell, what? Right, they need to be together anyway, they're both range people. Right, fuck it.
Oh, at that, see if you click and drag it to the right, it usually takes it off from me.
There's actually nowhere to position myself up there. I don't even want to risk being out of sight. This isn't even a hard fight, I don't think. I think it's just a few fucking void. The fucking Scourge of the Universe in this game is the easiest enemies, like, for fuck's sake. Right, I'll summon a wee bird. Summon your summons first. I just want to say just summon them in there, take the easy damage. I was thinking, last time I had this chicken, I don't know, it turned against me, it died or some shit. I'm gonna bless it this time. Now I need to know about blessing. Fucking void woken, you should just be centipedes. Way out of my sight. What is this, Starship Troopers?
Are we louses?
Would you like to know more? Making love to a Starship Trooper. Right. It's actually a song. Making love to a Starship Trooper. Why would you make love to a Starship Trooper?
Propaganda.
Propaganda. Would you like to know more?
I'm doing my part.
I fucking love Starship Troopers. They really ruined it.
First one was good. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
what I'm
watched
saying.
any of the
Have you
other ones,
watched
to be
the
honest.
second of? If you're going to watch
Never,
them,
ever,
you
actually.
watch them for pure comedy's sake. Like, I mean, it's just an example of bad films.
over the years, to be honest, I've become really less of a movie fan.
Yeah, I've never been a watcher of things. Like, do you know what I mean? See, to get me to
I
watch.
like series. Movies. I used to love movies when I was younger as well, but nowadays it's just like, I think it's because I'm so involved with like Star Wars lore and all that other shit, or anything like that. It's just
You want something with a bit more
2-hour
story
movie.
behind it. Yeah, you don't want some.
a 2-hour movie can't give you everything.
No, I'm like that as well. I like, see, to get me to watch something, people like even Game of Thrones. See, by the time I started watching that, it was already like 5 seasons in. Do you know what I mean? For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I loved that because I was like able to binge it like fuck. So it was, and even Breaking Bad, like, see Claire, for instance, she begged me to watch that for so long. I was like, I don't want to watch it. It's not my thing. And then when I watched that, I was like, it actually is good. Like, it actually is fucking pretty sweet. Like,
I'm on the same boat. It doesn't seem like it's going to be.
no,
my
you think
thing.
that is actually like, it's proper. Like, always you want to know what next episode, what's happening. Do you know what I mean? It's actually better than you think it is. Like, because I was the same dude. I was like, it doesn't sound like something I'm gonna watch, but couldn't stop once I started. Like, sort of thing. But again, I'm like you. I'm not someone who's likely to sit down and watch. You really have to convince me, like. And like even that, like Full Metal, like that was only because like I just had randomly seen you watching random animes. Do you know what I mean? And it just put me in the mood. Just me, do you know what? See, for old time's sake, recommend me a wee dirty anime. Let me see if I'll like it. And it turned out, I was like, the one you recommended turned out to be the fucking best anime I ever watched in my life. I was like, whoa. I was even saying to Stephen, here's me, watch this. And he's like, no man, I have grew out of that. And here's me, no. I know what you like. Watch it. And he came back to me like 2 weeks later going, oh, that was fucking amazing. Everyone I've recommended Full Metal to have always liked it. Even the people you don't even think will like anime. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's even Colleen's just like, I never thought I would watch anything like that, and I'm like, it's so fucking interesting. So it is. Even Star Wars, she fucking loves Star Wars after me making her watch.
Well.
All it was me making her watch the first fight between Luke and Vader, and she's like, I really need to know what happens. Just me, I picked the best scene for you, that's why. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but you're just OG trilogy, man.
Yeah, but she
There's
loves
so
OG.
much more to Star Wars to me.
Yeah, but I know that, and I understand that as well. But see, when it comes to my interest being piqued, I will watch anything Empire, Civil War related. Doesn't have to be Vader, just that era.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that era. The clone era really just annoys me. I just don't know why it is. I just don't like clones. I've never been on the side of clone things. Like, I always thought clones were cop-outs of shit. I don't get me wrong, I do like it. I do like it because I do like to see where the Empire came from. Like,
I know.
Like, see Revenge of the Sith, it would be my favourite because that's what I watched it for. I wanted
That is my
this,
favourite.
even that one wee scene with Vader, that's all I watched it for. I even remember when it first came out. You probably wouldn't even know in Star Wars as well, but I remember just being so excited because
remember
Vader
as
was
well.
coming back. I was like, oh my god, Vader! And I went back. Whole movie, I was just waiting for him. I was disappointed he didn't show up sooner. But I got it at the end, and I was just, that's all I went for, because that's what I remembered from my childhood. So it was, even Attack of the Clones, I watched that because I thought maybe he would show up. And even just to hear the Vader theme when Anakin's losing it, like, I slaughtered them like animals. You can also hear in the background the dun, dun, dun. That was enough for me. That was enough
You
for me.
also hear Qui-Gon Jinn telling them not to do it.
Yeah, Anakin, yeah. No. I even said, because I didn't even watch them with Colleen, the scene just stuck on Revenge of the Sith. Here's me, I'll watch this one movie. And she says that was so emotional. He just at the end, just me done it, and it really hard, just watch them two fall apart like that, like Obi-Wan and shit. You were my brother, Anakin! I hated it.
It's even worse when you have all the extended lore added to it.
Don't get me wrong, I know enough of it, that I know enough that I want to
I'm not
know.
saying that you don't know
Do you know
it,
what I
it's
mean? Like,
just-
and that's what I'm saying. I will say to Colleen, like, you think the movies, like, you want to see Dark Vader, you want to watch, or even just read something, because Vader's very dark in the fucking literature. So he is.
Sure, Rogue One.
Chaz just watched it on her own. I says, what did you think when he showed up? And she's like, no, it was good. My goosebumps and me in it. And the good when he shows up at the very end. I actually felt it. I was like, this is what he feels like when he shows up. Like, all those rebel soldiers were shitting him.
It was
Help us!
You finally got comic book Vader in a scene.
You did. You
which
did
was
get a
all
bit of
good.
the real Vader. As I'm saying, the movie doesn't do him justice. He's still class in the originals, but when you read the literature, he's so evil.
I know, it's great.
So, and I also say
That's
to Colleen,
badass.
if you want to know more, just don't even have to read the comics. There's a lot of YouTubers that read it out for you. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I found an egg. Is that what you need?
yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I'm just gonna try something. Put it on the ground. Did you send it to me? Yeah. If you can put it
Yeah.
on the ground, who'd you send it to, P?
P.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something here because it's a cursed egg, apparently. See, it chirped her. I'm gonna try this because I remember the egg hatched on me last time and it turned against me, and I was so raging. It's me, poor Peeper, because he's called Peeper. Because I've picked up a few wee things this time around as well, just especially about blessing and healing people. Where's that chicken farm? Oh, wrong side.
We just ran past it.
Yeah, no.
I don't even remember our fight that we just did. It was such at the back of my mind.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things in this that's shown up. I do remember like a lot of major events, but even then, some of the major events have been slightly reworded. So,
Oh no, I mean just there now. That fight, like I don't remember.
well, I remember that one. Like, yeah. Now, hang on.
Baby's gone. Stolen eggs.
I have your fucking egg. Shut up.
Help. Transform. Not a chicky baby anymore.
I blessed it. Shut up.
Oh, God.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little beeper baby. Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's unless some other scratchy lip.
Well, hopefully it's different this time because they blessed the egg, so hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a demon chicken.
How mad would it be if a world of animals that can actually speak?
They probably can. They're not telling us, man. They like to hide everything from us. Right, right, we have to come back to her later. The egg hatches. I remember it hatching as a black chicken, and he eventually attacked me, and I really tried so hard to save him.
Kid is whistling an
But I think this time I've
Where's
done
the
it.
treasure?
strolls about.
I don't know, actually, I forgot about that. Hang on. I did actually just
I
check.
wasn't paying
Yeah, I
attention
checked.
to
I
it.
didn't find anything. I checked. I didn't find anything. That's why I walked away.
So that's it's behind something.
Yeah, behind. Maybe we don't have the wits.
Talk to her again.
Did you expect a needle?
I can't even interact with this.
No, she just sat behind the coop, but I haven't picked up anything interesting. Like, it even shows on the map there's a treasure. Oh, actually, we're not even at the right place, are we?
Or did you pick it up? You didn't pay attention.
I just, no, dude, I'm looking at my inventory now, and there's nothing interesting in it. I mean, if there was treasure, it wasn't worth it. Like, but surely the icon would disappear.
Piece of Tiefson's over with.
I know, I'm gonna get rid of something. I picked up a butter churn, thinking it might have been some treasury.
You can send stuff straight to the ship in your store box.
Oh, that's actually fucking nice. I didn't know it. Hang on, right, hang on. I'm gonna send some of our skill books back to the ship in case we ever decide to take up a second skill. Because
I do have seconds.
the money,
That's-
I know, but I mean anything that we have. I just sent the polymorph one back there. Train transmutation. I like the word transmutation thanks to Full Metal Alchemist as well. Transmutation sounds awesome.
Made alchemy cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wish more games would use alchemy in that way. So it would, bear with me, I'm just going to pause my recording 2 secs. Good evening, children. I have returned. Right, so this treasure is just not worth it anymore. Chicken reward. What? Please show me chicken reward. Could it be the wits? Because that's one thing I barely touched this time around. And I remember my first playthrough as well. I remember a lot more things popping up in terms of like, oh, I found something.
talking to Red Prince there. The streamer me and him are looking for.
Oh,
He's a master of horror sleep.
did you not find him yet? No.
No, we got a somewhat of a location. You're still over encumbered.
Oh no, I just realised. Oh no, I thought you found that dreamer downstairs.
No, I just got a location.
I barely remember his quest line. I just do remember at the end he fucked me over. Like, but that's because I fucked him over, so I don't know how it's gonna go for you.
Well,
Wasn't he
get
that?
on.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't he that? He was in Claire's team, and I had Sybil, and those two weren't getting on anyway. And I said it with my character, and she said it with his, but he just decided to leave full stop, and then we ended up with some shit character, and that's what really put me off because the character was so bad.
Yeah.
So it was, and it's like, I don't even know how we're going to beat this anymore, folks, because we were struggling as it was. I'm just trying to think about what I'm dropping here, because I don't know where that butter churn is I picked up. It's just, there you are. Oh. Jar of Mind Maggots? What the fuck's that? It's worth 675 gold as well.
I know, we sold it like one of the first episodes.
I've got one here as well.
Yeah, I sent it earlier.
Can't remember. So I'm saying I can't believe we're like 12 episodes in ever. Probably more than that. Fuck me. Where is this butter churn I picked up? That's what's overweighting me, but I can't even see it in my inventory. Sort by weight, please.
I mean, like, there's probably a lot of stuff you can get
R-E-R,
off.
fucking melter. 2 butter churns? Why am I carrying 2 fucking butter churns around? Right.
It drastically dropped your weight, like, so
I
you're all
know,
good.
I know. I just couldn't see it in the inventory. Had to sort it by weight just to see it. Didn't know they even I didn't even know what it. Oh, here, by the way, sorry. Just to point out, this is what I don't like about the mod. The spirit vision's constantly active. For me, I love the fact that some things I used it, and I was like, oh my god, there's a ghost. I mean, run around here for ages. It's like, get to use spirit vision. Do you know what I mean? So that takes that away from you. But if you've already played it, yeah, exactly. If you've already played it, it doesn't matter. I know where the ghosts are.
You are Zusan, a young lizard magister, devoted to the Order. More than this, you are in love with a comrade, a human man of wit and kindness and sweet disposition, who goes by the name of Boris.
Paid the manner of his death, in fact.
You are
Boris
Zusan
Johnson.
once more.
He's in this game too.
Alexander dies. Worse,
Boris?
your human
Yuri?
soul
By the name
is
of Boris.
still
Revenge.
as if his murder
Boris
was your
is here.
fault.
Oh, hi Boris. That's
Turns
right.
against you. When he's posted to Fort Joy,
I haven't seen him in Mental Omega. I forgot about him.
He's somebody else.
Here, not. I haven't even seen Kirill's being used in Mental Omega. Fuck's sake, barley.
I've used them on you.
I can't remember them. I have to watch that episode back.
posted to the graveyard shift in the dark of night on the outside.
I love Kyros.
You do your duty diligently.
I remember I was like,
But is no longer in it. So when you catch a couple of young sorcerers fleeing Raymond's net, you see how deeply in love they are. You do not turn them in. You help them to escape. But in the morning, they are caught and under torture give you up. They go to Fort Joy. You are hanged right here.
I'm just gonna say I remember, I don't even know what year it was. I just remember in time, Mum.
When you first seen it?
Yeah, I just remember, it was in game just, so it was, and I remember picking up the Red Alert 2 strategy guide, and I was just looking at the pictures, and I was just like, oh my god, and I was looking at the everything looks so fucking amazing, and I begged Mum for a computer for so long, and I actually got it, and I remember knowing I was getting it for Christmas, and that fucking build up to Christmas was so fucking bad. I couldn't wait so much to play Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, so I couldn't. And that's the reason I only ever bought a computer to begin with. If it wasn't for that, I probably would never have wanted a computer to begin with. And then the only reason I wanted an Xbox is because at the time I wanted to play Tiberium Wars, and I knew my PC was never going to handle it.
I know, I remember
it was cheaper to spend an Xbox. I know. That's what I'm saying. See, every reason I bought a new console or system, it was always because of Command & Conquer, nothing else. It just reminds me, it just makes me realise how much of an influence that game actually was to me, like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, is Final Fantasy 7 my favourite, or is fucking Command & Conquer 1 my favourite? I don't even know. Do you know what I mean? That both of them are holding a strong place, like, do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, it's hard to determine between them both.
It's very same for me as well.
And you know what stands out about between them both more than anything else is the music. For some reason, you always remember it more because of the music or something, do you know what I mean? See if Command Conquer's music wasn't that good, I don't think it
I
ever would
wouldn't.
have stood the test of time. Like, do you know what I mean?
I probably would have. I probably wouldn't have helped.
Because I remember
I've said that same thing to my mates before.
the one song that sticks out, and I'll never remember it because when I first played it, it was on the demo you got with the PS1, and it was like the third mission for GDI, and there was actually only one soundtrack on it, and it was the one that goes fight, win, prevail,
Yeah.
fight, and that sticks out in my
what I
head.
remember.
So that's because that was the only song you got on the demo.
I remember the demo as well.
Oh, dude, even me and Daniel McKenna, of all people, we played that over and over and over. We barely knew what we were doing. We thought silos were mini power plants. Do you know what I mean? Small, because they had the green icon on them. I thought that means the power's up. Do you know what I mean? I remember my flaws, and I remember just coming home from school one day, and Dolly just goes, here, and it was the box. And oh my god, I get to see other missions other than the third mission. I'll just, are you telling me to chill?
Yeah, because we're going to walk into a fight area if we keep going up this way.
Oh, I
and
know,
it's a
I know.
hard fucking fight.
I know, sorry folks, sometimes when I reminisce about my past as well, I get really excited. So I do.
He's way too low on this chest. No, don't be going up. I can't deal with it.
I don't remember, but I remember cows are being cursed or something.
There's scarecrow enemies or something.
Right. And then there's the paddling checkpoint. Well, that's fucking proper hard too.
Divine protectors.
Although we have a fortress and we could probably position ourselves correctly, but I do know this is a fight, and we do have paladins on our back.
I can't remember. There's someone we're supposed to meet here.
Let's talk to this guy. Let's P-talk. He's got persuasions and shit. What have you got on you, by the way?
Did we not meet someone that says they'll show up here?
Maybe that's another character you're thinking about. 2 seconds, I talk to this guy. I'm an adventurer taking the road east, my friend, on my way to Shinzo.
If you're looking for adventure,
Even though it's in the west.
avoid walking a hellhole over there.
I will send someone 40 gold if they can tell me the most powerful warrior in Intera.
Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting.
What are the pawns doing out here?
Holding the fort like we always
Run
do.
while you can, Geasa.
Usually the fort in question is
Run like a frightened beast.
but you do the job.
I have many levels of power as well.
Seems
Take the
someone
curse
high
off
up
your
doesn't
Kumo.
trust them
I will
much.
smash you into submission. It's not even that. The voice acting
It is
made
brilliant.
that so bad though. See if that was properly
made it
voice
so
acted.
good.
Those lines wouldn't have been so bad if it was voice acted right. But it's like, that's it, Kiasa. Run like a frightened beast. I have many levels of power as well.
But the voice acting is what makes it.
I know. It's not even that. Everyone was good voice acting except Mishrambo. Whoever they hired was like, but then again, he's my hero. Mishrambo in my head is like Leafius, only with green hair. That's who I think about it is, because like, in my head, it's like the character is like a new character every time, but he holds the spirit of the leaf.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's the same as
it's
Mishrambo.
a sense like, sometimes in some of the games, like he remembers his power and he goes, he transforms like dun, 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 all the leaves are flying around him, dun, 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 and it's just the same character, only green hair. And it's like, Leafius has arrived on the field of battle against Lennon Curus, only he's like, Carcinius. Because I found out that means
Lennon Crowning.
Lennon Crabsinius. People, by the way, if you are sitting here right now confused about what the fuck we're talking about, subscribe to our channels, Kingleaf and Peace Pod, and then you will
Watch
find
Shinzo.
out. And you need not even just Shinzo. If you're thinking about what the fuck is the leaf and crab about, you need to subscribe to us, and the lore will be revealed. We have literally come up with a game that's way better than Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VII combined. So we have discovered the Final Fantasy VII. No, the Final Fantasy VII killer. I'm telling you, give me the budget and I will make a game that will destroy 7 in your minds. Because who else will destroy the best game ever made than its biggest fan? Right, anyway. What do I expect beyond the
What
bridge?
should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect Voidwoken, bigger and badder than you've ever seen.
Dude, do you not know that I'm part of the...
Expect to die.
Dude, I
I
am...
got defeated in the
The
arena.
Void are nothing to me. I am a part of the Terran army. Would you like to know more?
Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
I'm doing my part. There's a big guy.
Who gave you permission to die?
This is a seller. Farmhand. No, he's not.
Spirit
Tell him
of...
you'll go where you choose.
A weary paladin strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself.
Son against
He
father.
looks you
I'm
up
gonna
and
buy
down,
this book.
then
I'm always gonna buy
nods a
books.
greeting.
Ask him about wits.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that
Rest
last
hand.
fight.
Monday and lean towards him.
Are you talking?
Mm-hmm.
So am I. I'll just wait till you're done. I seen you were trying to get Soulstorm working earlier.
Fucking pain in the hole.
What the fuck's the crack with it? Like, sometimes it just works and sometimes it doesn't.
I
Even my mod manager says everything's fine. Like, I don't know what else I can do to fix it. I even followed the fucking instructions on his website.
I think I have a solution for it, but I need to test it out.
We'll speak about it after, yeah. Are you doing unification or... So is,
Ultimate Apocalypse.
Yeah, because fuck unification, it's not what I want. Anyway. Boy woken
It's a
himself.
cool idea. I just like
the vastness of Ultimate Apocalypse. You'd like the idea they have a lot of options for mass armies. I mean, like any strategy can become, yeah.
If it gets to that point, then it's fair enough. Like, but there's 17 factions, so I don't think it will.
Yeah, you don't need to overdo it with factions. See, the fact is, like, you just need to
I don't
give
know.
each faction a bigger cap. And like, the fact is, the game originally had a small unit cap, and that's what I hated. See if I had bigger unit cap. Like, I can understand unit caps for fucking consoles, but don't restrict us on PC. Let us be free. You know what I mean? We'll deal with it. Right, I know, it's a shameful
We
indeed.
think alike, you and I. See the captain, adventurer. He'll put some work your way.
Right, Captain
The senior
Hardwin.
paladin sits hunched
What have you
over a
got? Any
tattered
books from?
map.
Oh yeah, he's got a
He
lot of books for
registers
me
his
actually.
progress, sits back in his chair.
A lot of
taps his
finesse stuff
fingers on
too.
the map.
Right, I'll be a second here talking to this guy, so you may as well keep yourself busy so your people don't get bored.
Any warfare? Oh,
He does actually. He has huntsman and warfare.
I'll come back and look at it.
Yeah, you can come back in a second. I'm just gonna see if he has anything new for me. Ballistic
I'll
shot. I
pick
have that. Right. Arrow spray. Doesn't seem like a lot of damage though. Elemental arrowhead. I don't know if that's worth it. Reactive shot. Yeah, reactive shot is like you make an area, and if they move within it, you can shoot them. Glitter dust.
Yeah, it's like Overwatch essentially.
Yeah. And then there's glitter dust that marks an enemy, preventing them from going invisible. But then you don't see people going invisible too much. It's not very worth it. Like. Marks pin down. Deal and cripple. I don't know. And then I've got a camouflage one. Although I don't feel the need to go invisible that often. Like. Right, I'll buy pin down. And then I'll see if there's any more weapons. Because he does have a few weapons. He's got a lot of strength based things anyway, so. Mostly strength based weapons, like. What's this?
Sweet.
What's the fuck? Spear? That's a very weak spear for 2000, like. It's a finesse spear? Right, okay, no good.
I like the look at the paladins mage stuff.
Yeah, the paladins look cool, but I don't think you can actually ever get their stuff.
There's one over here. I like the hut.
Because I don't think killing people in this gives you their armor. Like, I don't notice, because you would
it
definitely get a
doesn't.
lot more Magister stuff if that was the case. Like, right, yeah, he's got a lot of strength based stuff. I just managed to get myself a fucking spellbook.
Who are you and who's
Red Prince looks like he'll have a good time there. Like,
This person over here, right, Ping? They look cool.
ping again, just so I don't go into the wrong place. Because I know if I go down and there's a fight, I'll see it after. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't want to go too far. I can see it. Yeah, I can see him. Yeah. He does. He looks like a fucking. What do you call that game? It used to be at an Xbox. It had such a good intro.
Lost Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. He looks like. You knew what I was thinking there, though. You know what I'm on about.
I seen that intro a lot.
That's not even that. That intro made me really want to play, make that game. Like, but you know what? It was one of those things that I don't know. The grinding was so hard that you can never feel like you were above where you need. You always felt like you were just on the level you needed to be, and I hate that when games do that. I like the option of being able to grind. If I want to be really powerful, let me be.
Where's? I mean, where's?
But
How much money do we have?
Sometimes they make grinding so difficult that it's not even worth, because you'd be sitting there for so long. We have 3,063, but we've got shitloads of stuff to sell as well. I'm just holding off selling until we need it, because I'm hoping we can get our barter up by the time I sell it. So as long as we have money, I'll not sell anything. Like, for some reason, Piece of Tatum has a shitload of panties on him. What are you up, you dick? Filthy boy.
Oh fuck.
Stardust, a common ingredient in cosmetics. It doesn't say it can be used though.
Here, buy me. Provoke.
Think about it though, do you feel like that will become handy? Do you really need provoke?
Well,
how often do you want people attacking you? Because I actually have a zombie that can do that, and I feel like it'd be better for someone to take that right now.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, well.
Actually, no, I've removed my zombie for the Black Widow. I don't know what to do now. I'll put the zombie in anyway, just in case I want to do both. Fuck it, let me just rearrange my fucking thing. Just rethink provoke. I don't think provoke's going to help us right now, because I can have that if I need it. Like,
well, buy me Phoenix Dev.
Phoenix Dave's a good one. It's like tactical retreat, only it does damage.
Yeah.
Fane, you don't have bless. You don't need bless. Plus, I think you're a bad guy, so you don't get bless.
Yeah, no, my guy doesn't use it either, and I'll let him.
See, roleplay, man. Roleplay, you have to roleplay. Like, see,
he's got his own power. He's got demonic stir that takes people's magic armor from him.
Dude, I can't even play Skyrim without making up a character in my head before I start.
No, I've actually been thinking about that game.
No, Skyrim's going to be one of those things that will always be good. Like, especially with the modding scene. I just want that multiplayer to work.
Skyrim together.
Yeah, I mean, when you sent me the video, I thought you were sending me it because it was working. It's about time. But I want the mods. Like, I want the camping mod. No, like you have to camp in the cold and all. No, but I want that with our Skyrim together.
Oh, I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, who's this for? Red Prince, yeah.
Yeah, Red Prince. I'll look into it to see how stable it is.
I actually forgot about it until you sent me it, and I was like, oh fuck, it must be done by now. And it's not.
No, it was just some playthrough somebody's doing.
Because, like, remember when I first bought Sins of the Solar Empire? Like, when was that, for fuck's sake? I remember coming across a Mass Effect mod for that, and that's still not even finished. I'm like, do you know what? I give up. I give up. Like, I really do. Sins of the Solar Empire is really good. If you want, like, not like a grand strategy battle, but like a kind of mix of the two.
It's still long. That's the thing. You're right, just play Stellaris at that point.
We need to do Stellaris, by the way. No, I'm gonna buy the DLCs. What's out so far, and from what I played solo, like, really enjoyed myself with a person actually. But this, especially now that there's so much mystery in the universe, because you just can't meet someone and then discover their whole territory. You actually have to espionage and find out more and more. And then you can become the crisis and shit, and you can actually become the defender against it. And no, right, okay. And they've actually just announced something new. I'm like, right, I don't read anything now. Like, you know yourself, I don't read, so I don't know what anything's about. I just know shit's coming. Like, I just wait till it comes out and play it myself. I'm so annoyed I can't find a PS5. I really want to play the new DLC for 5th of 7. I'm gonna miss it for ages. Right, so what way you want to do this? Do you want to go across this bridge and fight the void?
I don't know what our objective is right now.
Well, we don't really have one. We have to find Void Masters, and we have our companion skills. And there's missing Magisters in the town, who I kind of already know who it is from past experience. I might be wrong, though. I know the kitchen woman has something to do with it, but I don't know if it's for right reasons or wrong reasons. I can't remember the morals of the story, but so we could take on this void, and we can, like, I can get myself up high. You can go out the front gate, because there's already paladins helping us fight, and then I could separate Finn P and take a fucking what do you call them? What do you call them up against castle walls? Bulkheads? Bulwarks? What do you call them?
Ramparts?
Ramparts, what the fuck am I thinking? Bulkheads. Right, well, I'm up at the front gate if you want to go and do it. We may be able to do it.
I'm just looking for a minute.
Especially with our fortifications. P, did you put on the new skills? Yeah, you did indeed. Finn, you've been rearranged.
The ghost over here? Oh, hold on. Do we speak to the ghost
I've spoke to the ghost, yeah.
back at the temple?
4 deer
I mean,
stand
back
in
where we
formation
just
near
went.
a
What's
crumbling
this?
orb.
Right, 4 deer of all of a sudden start speaking to me.
Fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing in
The god of dares is here.
My character, I don't know why, but they've run off screen. In the bottle, I think.
Now.
I'm getting talked to by Void Deer.
I'm here, I'm here.
Now.
I'll quietly
Okay,
take my
I'm not
leave.
here.
We destroy. And we destroy.
Stag, is this what the fucking patriarch did to you? He turned you into a void demon?
And we
You're supposed to be with us.
destroy.
The 4 deer suddenly fall silent and stand stock still.
First class.
Yeah, man. See, I remember like when Mass Effect 3 came out. Did you ever see like the Reaper versions of Turians and stuff?
Oh, they're so
There
cool.
was like concept art of like other races that they didn't add into the game. See the Hanar Reaper version? It looked so cool.
I don't think I've seen it. I'll have to look at it.
It's
after.
concept art that they didn't add, but yeah. See the other races they didn't do? They look so much better than the ones they did add. Like,
Eyes.
I didn't have the parameters to save the Quarian and the Geth.
are you playing free at the minute? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have what I needed.
Who died?
I was fucking. I reloaded it. I saved the Geth first, but I thought it was going to give me the option, and I got. But so I couldn't not live having Talia live.
Yeah, because
It's
like I mean,
Talia's more important than Legion to me.
with Legion, you can't accept that he isn't technically alive.
Alive.
I can
Yeah.
always accept that with Legion, but it's still tough because he. See Fane, can you do anything with
He
Fane?
get better support. Thane? Well, he
Just in
dies
terms,
free.
no, like just in terms of like getting him out of there. I don't know. Even poison. I don't know. He's gonna get killed. What did these level? These fuckers. I don't even know how I ended up in this fit. 14. What level are we? 10. We need to run. This is a retreat battle. They're 14. Just get back to the Podlands. I was trying to position myself up in the ramparts, and when I was talking to you, I didn't realize that Peace had even just ran off over there. I must have just misclicked on the map or something.
I mean, like, they're taking decent amount of damage, but I guess they might do a lot of damage.
They are. Look at the Fane's almost out already.
Oh fuck! You only got hit once.
Yeah, you only got hit once, so I'm gonna hit the flea combat. That really should do something instantly. That's really shitty that it doesn't. Right, so I'm just gonna hit back.
I
to
think
the
you have to
castle.
wait 2 turns.
They'll not catch us, and if they do catch us, the Podlands will deal with it. We can actually support Diamonds instead. The Burr can just run in and slow people down. Yeah. Battle Paths. Armored Dolphins. Earth Elementals. Command and Conquer. Earth Elementals.
Red Alert 3.
Command and Conquer. Earth Elementals. Fire slugs. Fucking notoriously weak, but I just like how it looks. And I also just like the fact it wasn't in the main game. The main game's vanilla summons were just terrible. I think your summoning skill only had Incarnate, and all you could do was make it stronger. Like I was like, really?
I know you got Incarnate on the totems. I don't know what you got after than that.
No, you had like other summons with different things, like Necromancy. You had like Blob, like Widow, and like fucking the Blob thing. But like they really lacked in that department.
It's just limited.
It was shocking for considering how much there
Yeah,
was.
I was thinking about it. If I ever do play Skyrim again, or if we end up playing it together, I want to go full Conjuring class.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. Even in Skyrim, like that's so boring in vanilla. Like that's another
Well,
thing
you
they
could throw
really,
in other
another thing they
magics,
really,
like-
no, that's what I'm saying. In vanilla, they really messed up in terms of what they could have added there. Right, can I make a wall for my fucking?
Can you walk a wee back into it?
I'm just hoping that it blocks the fucking
Oh,
opportunity attack, but it probably won't because this is not a real spell. Oh, it did. Hope it does. Get me the fuck out of here, lads. Just flee, man. Just flee. Aye, give them distractions. Head into the castle almost. Or it's maybe one of these situations where it chases fucking all across Tamriel. like they did last time.
Yeah, like I would like to try playing a full mage type class.
That's something I've never did. No, I've always done, like, if I'm going to do magic, I always make sure I have a handed weapon. Do you know what I mean?
That could be something we could do if we scare them together. Works. It's just 2 full mages trying to survive.
That's a challenge run, like, yeah.
Specializing in different
Magic,
magics.
yeah. I'm all up for that.
So one could be the destruction man, and the other one could be the illusion healer or something like that.
I'm all up for that because for years I always used to play like proper warrior or battle mage. Like, it's only recently I've become magey. And the warrior obsession was just because of swords. Like, I always just loved the swordsman in games. I was like, I'm always being a swordsman. But then I realized that got so boring after a while because in those kind of games, the physical people seem to get the worst end of it because they don't get a lot. You get your sword and your shield.
Oh, I ran into this fight.
That's alright, if they can help us out, then we may be able to take the fight on. Like, because what level are they? They're 15, so they're actually a level higher.
As I made the Red Prince teleport away to get in.
That's alright, no, we'll fucking just defend the fort.
Oh, he's in now, but he's way far back, so he won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, we'll just defend the fortress, man, let the paladins do it. And then once they're all weakened, we'll destroy them and take their shit. That's the words of Peace of Taven, but that's because Finn's whispering in his ear. And Folium's like, Peace is getting worse by the day. He's becoming more evil. He remembers me of my old friend Redleaf, who betrayed me.
Turned into a lizard.
He's now a lizard.
Called the Red Prince.
He is now a lizard. He's changed his ways. New realities and all. Not every reality has Redleaf the bad guy. Sometimes Blueleaf shows up. And puts the fucking fires of the Redleaf out. Again, folks, you want to know more about the lore of our fucking up-and-coming game, Tides of Fate, the Leafiest Adventures, subscribe to Kingleaf and Peace Pod.
Gaming conventions could be worked on, like.
In terms of what?
Just everything's red leaf, blue leaf.
Oh no, but see if you want to keep it, not everything has to be like a grand story, because when I think about things like Zelda, that has silly things like that, like, you mean, even just like Rogue Heroes and shit, for me that was so good. The thing is, a wee bit into it, you can see
repetitive
where it's really let itself down, but like they could have kept, there were so many ways they could have kept.
We need to go back though.
Oh yeah, we will. Like, I mean, yeah, exactly. No, we will. We will. It was just so many things keep coming up. Like even with Chrono Trigger, I was trying to play that and I actually am enjoying it. But like between Riddler stuff and fucking this, even
you need bricks in between.
Yeah, even fucking
series.
Immortals, Phoenix Rising. Like I'm properly loving that game. I only went back to that in about a month now. I'm like, I do want to go back. It's just you take your break as well sometimes. Like even Darkwood, I give up on that. I accepted my fate in defeat in Darkwood, which means I actually feel like I've ruined the play for. I do feel like I've actually ruined the play for because I'm like, I just feel like I fucked this up so bad. Everything's a struggle. I have no resources, of no items of defense. I'm like, oh. It's a very unforgiving game, and I love the fact it doesn't tell you shit. It doesn't tell you shit. Like everything I know about that. No, it's good. I say you play it yourself.
My friend played.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
No, it actually does. See if you're sitting there in the dark with the earphones in, like you get the creep. You get the creeps. Like, ooh. Even my first night trying to barricade myself into the house and all the fucking doors are opening. Like, what is it? What is it? Go away! And nothing's coming in. You're like, oh god, it's even worse that you didn't come in. And there is an end game to it, because I thought it was just an endless shit, but there is an end game. So I may actually end up back at that one day knowing what I do now about it.
How many games coming out this year?
OPs, man, you're in a perfect position.
Can you hit them from her?
Yeah.
Fair play. That's some bonus.
Yeah, every Huntsman level gives you 5%, so it's like 35% extra from higher up you go. Just need to get
He's got some arm on him.
Just need to get Fane out of there, like.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because no, well, he's also a ranged person. Like all his skills seem to be ranged, so I need to get him up top of P. Because he's also took a beating. Like your characters are still alright. Like, and I think we will get the experience for this, even if they kill them. I'm not sure.
We should, because we're in the fit. We've dealt our damage, or we're a part of it. Fuck's sake.
Who died?
It's just summons. Down in 2 hits.
The first thing about Svane's necromancy shit is he can't summon unless there's a corpse.
Yeah. Can he not get an ability?
There is one. I just feel like it's a
Raise.
there is, but I just don't want to waste anything on it yet.
Well, the void-walking bodies are? No.
Good point. I usually think about human bodies when I do this sort of thing. Looks like we cheese this one. We'll get a good bit of experience of this before we needed it as well. One of those deers are almost down.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
I'm here with
You see
Captain
him,
Carey.
like, see him, he's on the ring. I'll always remember him, just even from my first playthrough, like, he was one of the reasons I would tell
I
people
got
you
him.
have to play it, because certain characters just stand out so much.
I know. I got
Captain
him killed in
Carey
my
is so
playthrough.
fucking cool. It's not even that. Solarians are so weak, but like people like him are so
know.
badass, so like, yeah,
I
look at
know.
fuck. Rihanna's only started playing it. She's up there every week. It's like, I've just bought the Mass Effect, and she's like, have you ever played it before? And she's like, no. And she's like, are you playing it from the start? And she's like, yes, here's me. You're like, seriously, see, once you start discovering what the Reapers are. I just said, there's going to be one scene for you. For me, it was so class. Like, see Sovereign. I can't get over that scene. Because I just thought the Reapers were just going to be machines. That's it. Didn't think they had any agenda. And his agenda was so sinister, I was like, oh, I need to know everything about this game.
Yeah.
So I got Rihanna really excited because she has no idea. I was like, when you see Sovereign.
Hope you didn't say Sovereign.
No, I didn't say shit. No shit. I just said the Reapers, once you like discover what they are, like...
Oh, that's alright, because you know the ship's called Sovereign, and then we were saying, Mon, you see what Sovereign is.
Oh no, that's me
and
talking
so-
to you. I'm just saying like the her. I was like, just... I didn't, as I said, there's a scene in the game for me personally, it blew my mind. Because
Pretty
this
much
is her
creatures
first...
of blood and flesh.
Yeah, because this is her first time playing it. I'm like, are you enjoying it so far? And she's like, she's loving it so far. Like,
I just watched somebody did the part that he's playing for it for the first time as well, and he just got to that part and he's like, oh my god, his voice.
Sovereign's so good. Like, he's also the voice of the
is
Imperial Guard.
Is he actually?
He's like, all right, Emperor, by the Emperor. He's him. He's that guy. I think
knows
so.
his shit.
I think it's him. I know he's one of the voices, but I think it was the Imperial Guard guys. And he's also the voice of Super Mario. Hello, I'm Mario.
Is he actually?
I think so. Yeah.
That old man?
Yeah. He's. You exist because we allow it. And you will end it because we demand it. And I loved it. And that's what made me an atheist. I was like, there's no way a god can exist if this exists. And not that the saying that exists, it just made me think about space in a way that,
I love when he mentions that that it was his race that created the mass relays.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been there so long that even their mass relays belong to them. Like, so that means the Protheans didn't build them and all.
Shit.
Yeah, because you thought the Protheans did it, and then all of a sudden they didn't. You're like, oh, what? What? You know, what's going on?
I love when you're talking to Vigil on Edge.
Yeah, again,
With that,
another amazing.
that soundtrack.
The music, yeah, the proper Mass Effect theme.
I know, every time something's been talked about between your characters, it comes on. It happened with Tali when she was claiming land on her homeworld.
Yes, I'm saying you don't even hear that again until Mass Effect 3.
I've let too many people die and I couldn't let Tully die, like, so I had to reload it, redo the mission to make her stay alive.
I think Tully died for me in Mass Effect 3 the first time.
I was just,
It's just because I didn't realize those options were going to make her die. Do you know what I mean?
Know what it was for me? I went back after, like, I played on for a wee bit and I went and talked to Garrus and it was just what he said about her and on. I was like, I'm romancing Liara, my boy Garrus needs someone.
Yeah, no,
I
think
he ends up with her.
I feel like the perfect way to play it is to make sure Garrus ends up with her, because they're the only two species realistically that can be together, because their atmospheres are the same. I feel like the best way to do it is to let Garrus be with her, and then Shepard can just have whatever one you feel like. But
man, you need to romance Tali at least once. Just is the best romance.
I've never done it. No, I've never done it.
You should do it.
I've never even done anything other than Liara.
Liara was always the born choice.
I always just loved Liara. I just thought Liara was just a really class character. I always liked her even in the first one.
The first, I got forced into romance and Ashley in the first game because I saved her in Vermeer. So that just triggered something that I didn't want.
Again, Vermeer, when I lost one of them and I was like, what? That's why I was like, this game, that's the first time I really experienced a game like that though. I had played Knights of the Old Republic, but it was never like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, I've seen a lot of Knights of the Old Republic in it, and more or less is Knights of the Old Republic. Just Mass Effect.
Caden is a voice actor.
Yeah, he is, he's Karf. Yeah, he's Karf. From Knights, the Republic Trooper. Fane, you've actually been fuck all in this.
The longer I've liked Mass Effect and stuff, the more I've started to come around on Caden.
Oh, no, I do like them all. I like see that there. That's something Mass Effect got me. I played it to death. I remember even saying to Paddy Lynn, because Paddy Lynn hasn't played it. It's me, play it. It's even better in Final Fantasy 7. He's like, nah, you're talking shit. But see, at the time I was like, no, it is. But I've wised up again. Now I'm back to 7. I'm like definitely my childhood favorite. I just couldn't, like, Mass Effect was just something that a game hadn't done that to me in so long. Do you know what I mean? That I needed to know. I still feel like 3 was a bit of a letdown for me though.
It's
just in terms of
definitely coming back to it. Yeah, I know.
Just in terms of severity of the Reapers, I wanted more fucking chaos. I wanted mass destruction all the way through, sort of thing. It feels like the Reapers kind of let them win. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
They could have ended them whenever they wanted.
Maybe that's the thing. Their cockiness was their own doing.
Yeah. No, the problem is they didn't know where the Crucible was being built. It was top secret. But even then, cop out Crucible, fuck off. I wanted fleets.
Well,
I wanted Rachni fleets and all. I wanted like, if you kept the Rachni alive, did they have like fleets and all? Is there going to be one big huge fucking fight? And it was, but it doesn't matter.
No, that's the whole point. The Reapers were so strong that a fleet wasn't never going to be enough.
Yeah, they needed magical space magic.
Profane technology.
That's
not even profane technology.
It came before the profanes, that's what I'm saying. It was actually something that was like perfected over time by the other races, which is cool. How
shit would have been known in the profane race being like, we're a cycle too early.
That's what I'm saying, but like, if you don't choose anything, you can let the Reapers just win, and then someone finds Liara's message. You know, like,
yeah, I've done that one,
and I think that would be a good Mass Effect game. So it would.
Maybe
to see like what would happen if they didn't win.
In the trailer. Hopefully we hear something about E3. I mean, about Mass Effect at E3 this year.
See, to be fair though, as much as I do love it, I don't trust them to make this next one good.
Oh, it's their last chance.
I mean,
it's their last chance with Dragon Age. It's their last chance with Mass Effect.
Like apparently that's what I'm saying. Apparently they've been fucking up so bad. It's not even that. All their lead writers aren't even there anymore. Like, so the people who made them to begin with aren't even involved.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's their last chance.
Like,
with these.
Objectively, Andromeda isn't terrible.
We'll probably get rid of them.
Objectively, Andromeda isn't terrible, but to have the Mass Effect name beside it really is probably what caused it problems. If it was labeled something else, like.
It was a sub-team, so it wasn't their main team.
Right, so Peace is all.
It's the same with Fallout 76. It isn't the main people who made it.
16 times the detail. 4 times the size, or whatever. I love those memes.
They upscaled their office And the original 100 people went off and started working on Starfield, and the other bunch of people that they hired went and worked on 76. So there's still hope for Starfield. But if Starfield doesn't impress, I have no hope for Elder Scrolls. If it comes out to be another Skyrim, I'll play it, but I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. As good as Skyrim was, like, I feel like it did really lack in terms of the quests themselves. Like,
well, it was 2011. Don't forget.
I mean, but like, Oblivion's quests were so fucking interesting.
I still like Skyrim.
Yeah, but, yeah. In Skyrim, you do one thing and you're the Archmage. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I get you there.
I loved in the way in Oblivion you had to go like to every guild and all and really work up your status and shit. It felt like a proper fucking adventure. Like my guys can't hit anything for some reason. Everything's blinded them.
These Void there weren't expecting the fucking whole army on them.
Well, that's what happens when Fane, the Crab King, starts whispering in the ears.
He's gonna throw a shield and then he's gonna heal him. Oh, what the fuck's that?
I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
He threw a big string and it went around all our characters and healed us.
Oh, I don't know, see, what's the fucking boon bonus? I don't know, soul bond, maybe?
It was heal.
Regeneration?
I think that's just you, because I don't have regeneration, and it went through my character.
It must be then the soul bond. Everybody has soul bond. Maybe the fucking paladins think we're animal companions.
Soul bond is from summons. He just healed us with a mad spell. A spell that I've never seen before, so it must be mod.
Oh, fuck me, finally. Oh well. We beat high level enemies on a lower level, so it should give us a wee boost towards our experience. Right, paladins, get back into position. I don't want to have to fucking find you later when I'm looking. I remember Voidwalkers being at the gate of this place, so that's confused me.
Ah, they're dead.
Yeah,
high quality Earth Essence, a centipede. There's an altar here that's talking to me.
That's alright, I'm talking to someone, so you can just do your own thing there. I'll talk to this guy.
We'll win this war yet.
Never mind, you told me to fuck off.
Kneel before the altar and offer a prayer to the leaf gods.
The leaf gods?
I just added that part.
Oh. Yeah, no, I do know somewhere around here there's like totems and you need to have like one of every element to use them. Paladins are just hanging about too.
Glad to have you with us, adventurer, for however long you'll stay.
Would you like to buy a ring for 30 gold? I'll actually give you at cost, dude. Thanks for your help.
Eternal promises. What's that about?
Stranger. You're safe enough in here.
Yeah, eternal
Past the
promises
bridge,
versus...
you're on your own.
I've noticed if you give people stuff for free, it goes up. It says their attitude goes up towards you. I'm like, I wonder what happens if you get really good attitude.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't buy anything with anyone. No matter what I give them, even though they're offering me that price, it just comes up and says, "We hit this offer." Attitude goes down a load. I was like, even with the red prints, so
that's weird.
I just can't sell nothing. I
I'll
must
just
have done
deal with
something.
it. Like we've been alright so far. Like.
The Voidwoken will be back. Be sure of it. Beyond the bridge, the world.
The
has
altar
gone to
spoke
hell.
to me and gave me source.
Although I suspect it's the other way around.
What, like an extra max source or just replenished?
No, just replenished. Then I can't wait to meet me and stuff like that.
The deer crowded,
I'll talk to you too.
in the gentle
I
heat
knelt and
warms
prayed
your
to
hand.
got that.
The air stirred. A voice rang. God woken. The word. A jolting said. The whispers shuffled.
No, it didn't give me any source, but it talked to me.
What did you do to it? Lay your hand on
Just
it? Or
done what you did. I just skipped for it. I put my hand on and had a wee prayer. I'm just gonna explore the woods a wee bit.
What about that Chad who told us to save his man from the void walking in the house?
I don't know.
Is there a way to get to
Oh
them?
yeah, we can do that, but that's a bit of a tough one too. You have to go through the
Oh.
graveyard.
Oh.
I've just checked the tree stump here and I found void touched live wood fragments. I want to keep them, they might be handy. I've never seen that before. Void touched live wood fragments. The live wood's the boat as well, isn't it? I found a chicken. I want to talk to a chicken.
Be not frightened by my splendor.
You have a son.
I should certainly hope so.
What?
On my life's
Who has a son?
They're talking to a chicken. He goes, do you know of his son?
Send the little
It must be the
my
egg.
way next time you happen upon him. I'd like to see what a fine specimen the magic cockerel has produced.
I found a random
Because
ghost.
I found the magic cockerel. He calls himself that too. He's like, send him anyway. So hang on, I've never seen this. So I'm thinking the egg of the dark void chicken will bring it to this chicken. He says send him.
That's right, cockerel. Doubt none, duck.
A flawed contaminated spore?
What?
I'm just... When I'm pushing alt, there's like items popping up, but there's items popping up with gold writing here as well. And one's
Large contaminated spore. I think that's
flawed
nice.
contaminated spore. Sorry.
Is
I'm
it
just
armor?
I'm just wondering, like, no, it's not armor. It's just an item, but it's like highlighted as gold compared to everything else around it. So I'm just wondering.
I found a chest.
Keep an eye on it. Because I remember my first time around this, I sold a quest item. I remember like running around ages and actually finding the fucking merchant. And just be, oh my god! And that was another reason why I loved the game as well.
Did you pick that up? That thing you were talking about there, by the way?
The void tainted thing?
No, the
The spore?
contamination.
Yeah, the spore thing. Yeah, I've picked up.
Send it over, because it might be something to do with the Sea to Power quest. That armor.
Okay. I just auto arranged my
No.
shit, so I just need to see where it is. 2 seconds. Void tainted spore. In 2 seconds, I've lost it because I've auto arranged it. I don't know whereabouts it's stuck.
Is it in P's or?
Yeah, it's on P. I just don't know where. Because when I hit auto arrange, I hit it as soon as you said send it. I was like, what? Fucking shit. Sorry, no, I'm pushing a lot of wrong things now. My fucking camera angles went up and left.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. Oh, here. Send it to Red Prince, yeah?
No, just anyone. Actually.
I'll send it to Fulham. I don't think it's anything, I don't know. It's just, doesn't say much on the description. Like, I'm going to keep it just in case, because I also found the contaminated wood chips.
Well, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? No, but like, it seems like an unusual item. I don't want to just get rid of it. Also, what about runes? You don't need to be specialized on anything.
No, it's just
You just
if
have to
your
make.
armor.
Yeah, do you need any? That's what I mean.
If your armor can take one, just put a rune on it.
Do you have any slots? Because, like, I'm sitting here with a few. I'm just saying, just in case.
No, I've already got my slots filled up.
That's alright, because I just realised that a few things I haven't, but I'm like... I'm also very cautious, like, you don't want to use a rune, then all of a sudden you find a better weapon, and you've just used your rune or something.
I think you can take the rune out.
And Sophia, what's your stuff at now? Like, air damage, right?
They're altered here.
Right, hang on, I'll figure out the rune stuff later, I'll come to you. Giving us too much good shit. I definitely know there's altars around here that request you to do like certain magical skills.
Right, to the altar.
And you need to like have one of every element. Which is a pain in the arse if you're not playing a mage. Or any mages or whatever.
A soothing sensation dips and waves through you, entering you from the air itself. As the feeling fades, you realize you've become replete with source. A gentle voice vibrates within your ears. Soon.
Soon.
It's gonna be evil, I know.
The crowd will rise.
I'm still praying. Death and destruction up here.
Oh, hang on. So that's the second altar then? I wonder if
Yeah.
there's like a theme. Like you
I think
go
something
you speak to the other altar. Don't remember these wee altars, like, to be fair. I know, right? So finesse armor, happy days. Give me out.
Shadow essence and money.
Peas, I think that's
sent
good
him.
armor for you, dude. Let's see. No, I'm wrong character.
Amulet.
This armor's
Dagger,
pretty sweet. I think you just find random armor in this game. There must be random drops as well, because this is unique armor. Very Silent Watcher's leather shirt. Gives me 2 constitution, 2 air resistance, sets silenced. Oh, hang on a minute. Doesn't
I
Peace
got
doesn't use magic.
My lore master.
It's alright.
Too high.
Too high, yeah.
I found a necklace. I can't identify it because my lore master is
Let me
not
see,
having it.
just check. I'm going to check my items just to see if anything boosts your lore by 1. Just to get over with. Nah, I don't see anything.
You have so much stuff on you.
I know, but I'm only going to sell absolutely necessary because I want to try and see if I can hold out for another barter level up.
You should put all your books inside your bag. You know, stuff you're not getting rid of.
Oh, no, those books are being sold. I know what books I want to keep. The only books I'm keeping are just when I want to read them on my own time. I do, like, because I remember reading one in Oblivion once. I got so sucked in. Some of them actually are good. I've got a red ring for the Red Prince, 15 magic armor, but it gives you 1
No.
pyrotechnic. No,
No.
I just thought maybe even for the pyrotechnic it might be worth it. Like,
These pyrotechnics already high, but no.
don't forget though, if you put it up, it still gives you damage as well. As I'm saying, every skill of water puts your healing up as well, so that's fine. I'll just sell. I just thought maybe if you just want to get another boost on your pyrotechnic, because I'm trying to prioritize things that do that this time over instead of just base stats. Just trying to play it a different way than I usually play it. What's this? This looks weird.
The waypoint, the broken bridge, and the death fall. And the demon island on the other side.
See, the armor I give Peace says it has silence. Now, some of my skills like first aid, an animal companion, and technical retreat are blocked out because I'm silenced. And I'm like, surely those aren't magical skills, though, like first aid. I'm gonna keep the armor on just in case. I'll see how it goes. I can do without a few of those skills, like especially for the boost in magical armor and physical armor. Plus 30% air resistance and 2% to my HP.
I got over here.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, you can do that. See, your undead characters can get over there, no problem, because they can resist the death fog.
ahead looks even less welcoming.
The Red Prince could just see the ground, so I jumped it. There's a broken part of a secret bridge.
That's cool.
I say I don't know if I want to start.
Don't go that way. I mean, see over there, it is probably properly tough. We're definitely nowhere near.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'll just bring him back.
And there's a lot of puzzly shit over there too that we probably don't have enough time for tonight anyway. So let's head
there's only
back
a
to.
few minutes left.
Well, let's go back to Driftwood then. Well, I'll go back to Driftwood. I'm gonna check a few things out. Let me see the journal actually. I hate the journal's L on this and that, yeah. Right. So we've still got the 4 relics of Revelon. Mortis' Weakened Breaker. Right. Find Hanag. Apart from do not remember that sorcerer. Right. Demon's Advocate. Remember that. Shalaya's Reward. Shalaya, the good source. Do we have her amulet? Fuck. Bet you I've sold it. Yeah, we still have her amulet. That's good. Yeah, never mind that. Shadow over Driftwood. Search the abandoned house. Go to Wrecker's Cave, we kill Mortis, right? Lore has difficulties finding his suicide. I hate that a lot of quests are the same fucking quest. Like Shadow over Driftwood, like go find Mortis, Law and Order, go find Mortis.
Please, could you help me?
Number one, the Dwarven Mortis Cellar, right, whatever, count your chickens.
Please, you there.
All the cool weapons are so expensive in this.
Is there one you want?
It's too expensive.
How much is it?
Almost 2,280.
I'll get you it. That's sweet. Because there's not a lot I
No,
want. I like finding shit. It's sweet. We have plenty to sell. Money. And by the time I slaughter the town in revenge,
it's not better. So it's not. It's cool looking. So I'm alright. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, look at its other stats. I mean, does it have any wee boosts? No, it's alright.
No, it does have boosts, just not better than what I'm using.
What kind of weaponsmith is he? Just physical?
He has Huntsman and Warfare. Here, talk to him.
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to buy everybody's books. Dead Adventurer's Log? Why does this guy have a Dead Adventurer's Log? Maybe that's something I sold them, actually. I'll buy it anyway. No, because you know what? See, I remember last playing, my first played it as well. Even the second time, I was wondering, like, where's all these recipes coming from? Because I went through the whole game and wasn't finding them. I'm thinking, these books aren't down. Maybe it is shop merchants. If none of these teach me anything, I'll be annoyed. No, not a fucking thing. To be fair, I think that's the books I sold you when I first got here.
Looking for anything in particular?
I'll sell a lot of junk now, right? Val, go. Badly.
Every time spells show up, you just wish you could buy them all.
I know, but that's a good thing as well. It does make you go right. Sometimes I just don't buy anything because I just can't decide. And then like I don't want to waste my money in case I fucking find something.
At some point before we get to them fire pits, we need to get that fire spell that heals based on how much fire there is on the ground.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll do that. Like, we'll definitely be prepared because I know how fucking much of a pain that is. That place.
This woman has necromancy and water and summoning spell.
As you will.
It's perfect for family. Let me see.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Oh yeah, that's what I call it here.
As long as I don't think about it too
Yep, so yeah, we'll focus on our adventure. Not much done today. Just a few mistakes in terms of getting the bottle of the void, but progress is progress no matter what, so next time we'll fucking probably set out from Driftwood a wee bit properly and try and explore the area and find out exactly what is going to happen to us next. There's just so many things to do and there's so many directions which we could take this, and maybe my memory's not serving me properly, but I just feel like everything out there is a fucking fight. So yes, next time we'll stock up before we set out and we'll choose a direction to set out to, so we will, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll see you again.